So, with free agency right around the corner, I thought, why not go ahead and see what Madden thinks about the 2024 NFL Draft, right? We're going to do this one time before free agency and another time after free agency. So, this is our video before free agency. Now, if you have not been following the NFL Draft or any of these prospects, this is all you have to know. These are the two quarterbacks that everyone loves. These are the three quarterbacks who are going to be, well, potentially four, who are going to be first round picks, but that's questionable. He's the best tight end in the draft, and there's no one even close to him. He is the best wide receiver, period. Zero bust, going to be a top 5 pick. The rest of these guys, some of them are going to be good, some of them might be bust. Running back wise, we have no freaking clue. Other than a couple guys, like Jonathan Brooks looks like he'll be good, and a couple other guys, but it's pretty much a crapshoot at that position. This is a really good offensive line draft. Tackle-wise, Joe Alt is the best, period. Top 5 pick. Outside Joe Alt, Fuaga, right here, J.C. Latham, he's amazing, but he's purely just a right tackle. He's a project. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for what would be the first round. On defense, we have a white corner in Cooper DeJean. We also have Kawhi McKinsley, who's from Alabama and one of the best cornerbacks in this draft. Taron Arnold also is one of the best, and Nate Wiggins is one of the best. Safety-wise, it's a crap show, or I say crap show, but I mean like it's hit or miss. And we have a lot of decent edge rushers in this draft, also starting with Dallas Turner. We also have, I think they're going to have him as a left end. Or maybe right end. Yeah, there we go. Jared Verse is an absolute monster. Bryant Young, I'm going to guess he is the D-tackle position. Yup, Byron, I don't want to call him Young. Byron Murphy, the second. Newton is also a monster. Sweat is also a monster. I love Chris Jenkins from Michigan, but that's kind of your rundown of the NFL draft if you have not been following along. So the draft order goes, the Bears, number 1. They have this pick because of the fact that they traded the whole Bryce Young trade last year to get the Panthers the first overall pick. Everyone and their mother right now is saying this is going to be Caleb Williams. 100% going to be Caleb Williams. And in all honesty, if the Bears do not trade or get rid of Justin Fields by this draft, there's a possibility that this isn't Caleb Williams. If they keep Justin Fields and they don't trade him or cut him, then they might go ahead and go with Marvin Harrison Jr. But I think everyone is very much solidified. The first pick is going to be Brock Bowers. Okay. I was going to say Caleb Williams, but it's Brock Bowers. This is interesting. So there's a reason why, just a little side note here, why you shouldn't take a tight end in the first round. The reason why you shouldn't take a tight end in the first round is because their base salary ends up being I believe it's like $7.6 million, which if you look at the top paid tight ends in the league right now, they're sitting around $9 to $11 million. So imagine that your rookie is making 7.6, and your top, the best of the best is 9.6. There's a $2 million difference. Why you don't take a tight end in the first round? But I guess they're going to keep Justin Fields. They're going to keep him, and they went with Brock Bowers over going with someone like Marvin Harrison Jr. All right, second pick, Joe Alt going to the Commanders. All right, that's interesting. Caleb Williams starting to fall down this draft board. In real life, you would have 20 teams trading up right now trying to get Caleb Williams. The Patriots, wow, they go with the Penn State left tackle over a future quarterback. Cardinals, pick 4, Dallas Turner over Marvin Harrison Jr. Okay, that's an interesting. I will say the Cardinals going after a defensive player Not in the first round, but in the second, third, fourth, I 100% could see it. They definitely need defense. Dallas Turner would be a great pick for them, but not over Marvin Harrison Jr. And then you have J.C. Latham to the Chargers. Wow. Okay, so we have a lot of players dropping right now. And we have Latu going to the Giants here. So still on the board is Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, Malik Neighbors, Marvin Harrison Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Romeo Duze, Teron Arnold, Fuaga, Jared Verse, Tyler Guyton. I mean, you have a lot of players still on the board here. This is quite the interesting. All right, Tennessee Titans, brand new head coach, and they get Fuaga. That's actually a really good pick if you're the Titans. That's a really good pick. You got Peter Sharonsky last year. Now you get a right tackle. That's a really good pick if you're them. And the Falcons go with Caleb Williams at pick 8. That would be an interesting draft. Pick 8 is the right tackle. I'm sorry, is the quarterback. So now if you're the Bears, ironically enough, you could take a quarterback here. And no, they go Byron Murphy the second. So I guess Justin Fields is their quarterback moving forward. Unless they sign one in free agency. You never know. Teron Arnold goes to the Jets. Where's Drake May going to go? Jared Verse goes to the Vikings. Broncos could go with Drake May right here. They go with Cooper DeJean. You know, he would be he's either a perfect Packer or a perfect Bronco. One of those two teams. Marvin Harrison Jr. goes pick 13 to the Raiders. Wow, he dropped a lot. You have Quinnen Mitchell going to the Saints. You have Jerzon Newton. Okay, I don't know why I said Jahir. Going to the Colts. You have Drake May going to the Seahawks. They just got themselves a franchise quarterback. Think about Drake May, right? Malik Neighbors goes to the Jags here. Think about Drake May. Is it any other NFL draft? Drake May would be the first pick. That's how good Drake May actually is. Any other draft, he would be the first pick. So if you're kind of wondering his skill level, he is very good. It's just Caleb Williams is way more hyped up than him. Nonetheless, though, my Cincinnati Bengals is on the clock. And we go Marius Mims. Funny thing is, this is actually realistic to what could happen in real life. Like, this is not actually that crazy to say. We could go with Mims in real life. And to be honest, with who's on the board right now, that's not really that crazy. Romeo Duze, Tyler Guyton, Brian Thomas Jr., Jackson Powers Johnson. Like, out of all these options, Mims is not the worst option. Although I don't like it because Mims is... he's a project at right tackle. And I feel like if we were going to go with a right tackle here, we'd probably go Tyler Guyton. I don't love it, but he wants to be on the team. He's made very vocal. He wants to be on the team. And if that's the case, then... You know, if Duke Tobin loves him, which he does, yeah, I don't know. I'd say out of all those options, Mims would probably be the guy. Especially because Newton's off the board. Like, the only player we would take over this position would probably be D-tackle, maybe Sweat. Sweat could be an option over Mims. But I like the idea of taking right tackle. I just don't love the idea of taking Mims just because of the fact he is so much of a project. But we'll see. The Rams are now on the clock. Nate Wiggins. Okay, so that's actually not that really crazy. If I'm the Steelers here, they're probably going to take Tyler Guyton. I'm going to guess Tyler Guyton. Yes, let's go, baby. I can't believe I actually got that correct. But last year they went with, what's his name? Last year they went with Broderick Jones at left tackle. So instead of having to move him over the right tackle this year, you just go with someone like Tyler Guyton here who can just be that right tackle right away. So makes perfect sense here. Chop Robinson to the Dolphins. Jackson Powers Johnson goes to Oregon. Oh, he's from Oregon. He goes to the Eagles. Oh my gosh. So Interestingly enough, Jason Kelsey did not retire, or he might not retire, so that would be interesting to see how that works out. Graham Barton goes to the Texans. Jordan Morgan goes to the Cowboys. Coy McKinsley goes to the Packers. We have Jaden Daniels goes to the Buccaneers. They got their franchise quarterback. Ejiro Cooper goes to the Cardinals. Chris Baswell goes to the Bills. Darius Robinson goes to the Lions. Ravens, I'd say they go Brian Thomas Jr. because they go wide receiver here. Ooh, they go Troy, left guard from Washington. They actually need a left guard too because right now they have Ben Cleveland and Josh Simpson at that position. Neither one is that good. Romeo Douzé goes to the 49ers. That's a really great upgrade for them. Jatavian Sanders goes to the Chiefs. So I guess that would be the immediate replacement for Travis Kelce when he eventually retires. They do have Blake Bell, but not sure how much I would say I love that pick. Braylon Trice goes to the Panthers. Okay, so now we're getting into interesting territory. Getting to the second round here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and keep simming. And I'm actually going to sim to the end of the draft just so we can take a look at what the Bengals got. Hang on, guys. One sec. All right, so let's take a look at who the Bengals got in this draft. So if I go to rookie deals here, as we saw before, they got in the first round, it was Mims. Second round, they got Mitchell, wide receiver from Texas. Okay. Third round, Tevin Wallace, left outside linebacker. Fourth round was Nesbitt. That is, Bryson Nesbitt for North Carolina. They got a D tackle in the fifth round, Christian Boyd. Kenny Logan in the sixth round. And then the seventh round, they got Max Hall, left tackle. The sad part is we actually have two more picks. We have an extra fifth round pick and an extra seventh round pick. But they don't add that into Madden for some reason. So we can't do that in Madden. But actually, it's not a bad draft. We do need a D tackle. We do need a tight end. We do need a wide receiver. We got a right tackle. I would like to see maybe another offensive lineman. I know we went with left tackle here, but I'd like to see a guard maybe here. I'm not against the idea of going with a left outside linebacker. I think he could be a pretty good option, depending. What kind of player is this? So he's more of a pass rusher. Yeah, he's more of a pass rusher type of guy. So, which isn't bad. Actually, no, more of a run stuffer, actually. I'd say power rusher, run stuffer. Yeah, he's not the fastest. Oh, no, he is pretty fast, though. 87 speed. I'm surprised he's not a, he's a speed rusher. He should be a speed rusher. 87 speed is nice. I mean, his power move, finesse move is not the greatest, but still. So, he's more of a run stuffer, which would help us out a lot. And then, Christian Boyd, what would he be more of a? He's more of a run stuffer. So, he's more of a, kind of a nose tackle. He's kind of what DJ Reader is. And then we also got a free safety, Kenny Logan. Okay. Going wide receiver in a second is interesting. And deep threat, he's more of a intermediate speed type of guy. He's more of a deep threat guy. He's not really a slot receiver, which would kind of spell an interesting narrative. I mean, we have Chuck Sizzle in the slot, which is what would really work out there. So he would be more of an outside guy to maybe be rotation with T and Yoshi. So I guess that would work out. It's not the worst draft in the world, in all honesty. Let's see who the Ravens got. Let's see the rest of the AFC North. They got a left guard. They got a wide receiver. I expected this to happen. A halfback, a cornerback. They also got a wide receiver and another halfback. Wow. So 2 running backs here. Interesting. The Pittsburgh Steelers, they got Tyler Guyton. They got Dominic Pooney. Middle linebacker, wide receiver, safety, strong safety, halfback, and right end. Okay. And Brownies. Yeah, the Brownies. That's what I'm thinking about. They got a wide receiver in the second round, a middle linebacker, left tackle, quarterback, tight end, halfback, and wide receiver. And then the Chiefs, you got a tight end, D tackle, cornerback, halfback, and quarterback. The future replacement for Patrick Mahomes, guys. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.